This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Sicilians. It's me, Martin Alfar, and it's me, Adrian Troya, and you are watching ABN, our Broadcasting Network. And we are here to bring you all the fresh and modern approaches of learning. And for our headlines, new ways to make learning better, technology and education working together, how education builds communities and connections, learning that fits your needs, teaching important values for life, learning skills to become stronger and smarter, a fresh start for schools, helping teachers and leaders to do better, new ideas for better learning, bringing the world together through education. So first, the new ways to make learning better. Kindly update the viewers about this approach, Brian Jimenez.
Thank you, Troya. So, competencies-based learning is a framework for teaching assessment learning. This describes the learning process that aims and dwells the skills of the student in focusing the learning. PBL learning focuses, or the problem-based learning focuses on the skills and problem solving of the children or the child, which aims to dwells with the process and the cognitive knowledge of the pupils. The third approach is constructivist learning, which this learning has the ability to reminisce your experience and add on new skills and learnings that can help you to better understand problems and complex problems. Next is constructive struggling. This teaching method aims to assess and proceed for more information that been gathered towards the information that needs to be accessed and accessible for the children to learn on. Second to the last teaching approach is lesson study. It is a research based from a Japanese study that aims in which teacher works together to gather information that be inaccessible for children to do or to do on. The last approach is EL, or exploratory learning. This goes beyond traditional learning that aims to goes high emphasis of high achievements, teamwork in school, such as students goes beyond in classroom expedition and learning expedition. This is Brian Jimenez reporting on duty. Back to you, Traya.
Thank you so much, Brian. And stay tuned for the other approaches of learning. Only here with Ian Tamba. You're watching ABN, our Broadcasting Network.
Uy, pansit ka tol.
Yup,
Bango ah.
lucky me eh. Okay.
Ayaw paawat sa sarap ng Lucky Me, pansit ka.
Welcome back! Knowledge and education work together. To learn these approaches, let us hear from Mr. Prince Anderson.
Thank you, Neil. We are here now live at ProfEd Region 7, where education is undergoing a major transformation, with groundbreaking initiatives like learning with technologies and the concept of a school in the clouds. These models leverage cutting-edge tech to bring education to every corner of the globe. Key highlights also include asynchronous learning, which enables students to learn at their own pace, and mobile education that deliver knowledge on the go. Gamification is also taking center stage, turning lessons into interactive games that keep students engaged. Behind the scenes, an invisible structure ensures seamless operations, making the entire process feel effortless for students and educators alike. With these innovations, education is becoming a successful, fun, and adaptable for the next generation. This is Prince reporting. Back to you.
Meanwhile, in the other headlines, how education builds communities and connections to give us the update. Let us hear from Mr. Kenneth Nabala.
Thank you, Atraya. So, social networking. With social networking growing to the point that Technorati last tracked about 70 million updated blogs using social networking to teach any subject and catapult students into a realm other than stagnant learning means blending the traditional education with modern communication. Many educators believe this is the route to engaging students in learning all the basic skills they need. Social status. Even more significant to learning than being an asset, social status play an underlying role in the education of small or large group of people, whether it's an entire country's agenda or certain sections or communities within that country. In other words, in that community, puts importance on education as a social benefits, students and people in that community will strive to achieve it in order to raise their status in the community. Social support strategy. Organizations such as the Adolescent Girls Advocacy and Leadership Initiative or AGALI use social support strategy to ensure young women learn about themselves beyond social norms. Realizing that the institutionalization of education can only go too far, this organization provide education in other far-reaching ways that give people a sense of confidence and self-worth necessary to finding success in life. Sharing voices. In New Zealand, students are encouraged to use online tools in order to tell their own stories and have their voices heard throughout their own communities and their country. In fact, the Ministry of Education's goal is to have students express themselves and take responsibility of their own learning. Global view. According to renowned educator Yang Zhua, high-stakes testing creates more problems than provides answers, and it doesn't match success in the world today. Educating creative, entrepreneurial students should be the focus on education with what he calls world-class learners in his latest book. Zhua believes there is a need to be a paradigm shift in education that build on students' strength and gives them a format where their talent flourish and take shape instead of education shaping them. Back to you, Traya.
For our next approaches, learning that fits your needs. To give us update about these approaches, it is here from Miss Jonilyn Barrow.
Thank you, Neil. So self-direct learning is when you take charge of your own learning. Instead of waiting for a teacher to tell you what to learn, you decided what you want to learn, set goals, and figure out how to learn it on your own. So personalized education is when teaching is adjusted to fit each student's needs, interests, and abilities. It helps students learn in ways that fit them best and encourage them to take charge of their own learning. So blended learning is when student learns in both the classroom and online. It combines traditional face-to-face learning with using the internet to learn. Flexible learning helps students take control of their education, making it easier for them to learn in a way that fits their life and personal needs. Flipped learning helps students become more active learning, using class time to practice and get help while learning new materials at home in their own time. This is Jonilyn Barolo reporting. Back to you, Neil.
Thank you, Jonilyn. Teaching important values for life. Stay tuned for the details of these approaches of learning. When we come back only here on EBN, our Broadcasting Network.
Hello, ladies. How are you? Fantastic. Does your man look like me? No. Can he smell like me? Yes. Should he use Old Spice body wash? I don't know. Do you like the smell of adventure? Do you want a man who smells like he can bake you a gourmet cake in the dream kitchen he built for you with his own hands? Of course you do. Swan dive. into the best night of your life. So ladies, should your man smell like an Old Spice man? You tell me.
Welcome back! Teaching important values for life. Details of the news we have divine opinions.
Thank you, Adrian. Here are another 4 approaches. Religious education. So religious education exists because communities and cultures give it an importance beyond knowledge, so linking them together with time and presence. Students learn the nature of who their families and communities believe they are, as well as how to deal with a changing world full of disappointment and violence. So moving on to moral education. So moral education involves many religions and many insights into the way humans interact with one another. How we manage our way through difficulties is just as important as how we maneuver through technology and advances, at least to our ancestors and their views of right and wrong. Next is character education. So character education within the realm of creating morality, there's character standing right next to it. Character may even be a stronger element education than morality. With students so quickly exposed to violence and sexism throughout the internet, character development, effort, and awareness. At every level of education, students should be exposed to it and given a chance to exercise true understanding of it. Lastly is Navdanya. Dr. Vandana Shiva's mission lies and breathes in Navdanya, an organization that promotes self-reliance and earth democracy. The leaders of our organization are women who find strength in women's movement and give a woman voice. Earth democracy developed from the idea of seed saving, helping local communities become self-reliant. This is Divine M. Fontinez reporting. Back to you, Adrian.
And for our next headline, learning skills to become stronger and smarter. To give us update about these approaches of learning, let us hear from Ms. Claire Sergas.
Thank you, Neil. This is Claire Angeline D. Salgas reporting from St. Cecilia College, where groundbreaking programs are empowering individuals to navigate the challenges of today's ever-changing economy. These initiatives include economic empowerment, vocational training, readiness testing, and smart capital. And how do they help? Let's find out. Economic empowerment equips individuals with the skills and knowledge to take control of their financial future. By teaching global economic values and strategies, this program not only help participants become innovators and leaders, but also ensures they have a stable foundation to earn an income even in a fluctuating economy. Vocational training offers specialized education for those looking to build a specific skills in their chosen careers. Popular in fields like medical technology and graphic arts, this program has also been a key solution for governments to retain displaced workers and provide new opportunity for growth. Readiness testing helps students and educators identify their strengths and areas of improvement. By evaluating their ability to perform tasks at certain levels, the program ensures students are well prepared for the next step in their education and careers. Smart Capital focuses on directing resources to those who need it and can use it effectively by providing funding to individuals with innovative ideas. This initiative ensures that investment leads to meaningful projects which in form benefit the wider community. This is Claire Angeline D. Selgas reporting from ABN. Back to you, Neil.
Next, a fresh start for schools. To give us an update, let's hear on Angel Cañete.
Good day, this is Angelique Cañete reporting. Learning is changing, and a new way called competency-based education, or CBA, is getting a lot of attention. Instead of just counting how many days you spend in class, CBA focuses on how much really no one can do. Students learn at their own speed, getting help when they need to make sure they truly understand. This way of learning is becoming more popular in schools, colleges, and even jobs, as it helps people develop the practical skills they need for the world. That's the latest on CBA. Finland, a small Nordic country, is renowned for its world-class education system. What's their secret? A focus on the whole child, not just academics. Finnish schools prioritize creativity, problem solving, and critical thinking. While highly qualified teachers and a relaxed learning environment, every child has the opportunity to thrive. The Common Core state standards are changing. This means a shift in how math and English are taught in American schools. The goal is to make learning clearer and more focused on essential skills. While the full impact is yet to be seen, these changes are shaping on the future of education in the United States. As always, we'll keep you updated on the latest developments. Good news for students. Some places are now offering free colleges or university education. This means students won't have to pay tuition fees. This could help more people get a higher education and find better jobs. While it's a big step, it's important to remember that other costs like books and living expenses still need to be considered. Are you looking for a different kind of education? Classical education is making a comeback. It's a way of learning that focuses on the great books and ideas of the past. Students learn subjects like history, literature, and philosophy. This kind of education helps students think critically, write well, and speak clearly. It's a great way to prepare for college and a successful career. That's all for now. This is Anjali reporting. Back to you, Adrian.
Thank you, Anjil. Helping teachers and leaders to do better, stay tuned for the details of these approaches of learning. When we come back, only here on ABN, our Broadcasting Network. Welcome back. Helping teachers and leaders do better. To hear about these approaches of learning, let us hear from Ms. Lovely Katamisa.
Thank you, Neil. Focus on teacher equality. Another view and criticism of education puts the success or the blame on the teacher's low salary. Respect for the teacher profession is crucial to the process of growing high-quality teachers. Finnish educator Pasi Berge believes that educators should be paid more and for good reason. In Finland, received placement in a master's program for teachers in harder than getting a law or medical degree. Change agents. Evaluating the teachers as the key to changing the growing educational system. Change agents are teachers who only embrace the notion of change but simply make change happen. They don't wait for a law to pass or a standard to take effect. They just take an initiative to ensure students learn no matter what the circumstance or limitations. Catalytic role. Many foundation or organization played a catalytic role in advancement in education such as the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. They help innovators change the dynamics of education by providing monetary and other resources as support through college-ready education. A post-secondary success. The main idea is to strengthen the relationship between teachers and students so that the learning process progress to the point that which student not only learn but apply what they learn. This is Lovely Katamisan. Back to you, Neil.
New ideas for better learning. Keith Jordan will give us an update.
Thank you, Adrian. So here are another 3 more approaches for modern approaches. So, the first one is startup education. Startups and education are slowly linking up with one another. But the problem is the bureaucracy are slowly changing it. But when that change occurs, the educators and students are gonna benefit from it to strive and learn more. The next one is open innovation. Open innovation promotes a competition. In business, it is a platform for the companies to create a contest. In higher education, it creates a competition between institutions not only locally but also globally. It is not confining but creating a few more contestants for the students. Lastly is the ground-up diversity. The ground-up diversity was campaigned by late Sir Ken Robinson, changing the education through talk, writing, and many more. Ground-up diversity approach is a kind of approach that the student and teacher are the major key to the changes of education and not the executive or the administrators. That's all. This is Kit Ortega from ABN reporting.
Bringing the world together through education. To give us updates about these approaches of learning, let us hear from Ms. Thea Carmona.
Thank you, Neil. Place-based education connects students with their local community and environment through real-world experiences. It integrates subjects like language arts, math, and science into relevant projects while promoting service activities that benefits the school or community, making learning practical and meaningful. Collective education prioritizes group learning where students collaborate, share ideas, and support one another for more effective learning. Online learners also benefit by joining groups with shared interests, gaining insights, and engaging more actively in the process. International objectives. Many countries attract international students by meeting their needs, boosting both education and the economy. In 2010, international students in Canada contributed 7.7 billion in tuition, supporting industries like housing, retail, and tourism, while enhancing global appeal and economic growth. That's all for now. This is Thea Candice reporting. Back to you, ABN.
And that's our update of modern approaches to learning. And my name is Adrian Troya. And my name is Martin Lanford. Until next time, only here on ABN, our Broadcasting Network.